Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mike,
I'm Duran.
and this is part 2 of Would You Rather Be Loved or Respected? And Duran, before we left, you had mentioned we were talking about expectations,
Right?
right? And a lot of times the expectation is that, like you said, happy wife, happy life. People are saying happy house or happy spouse, happy house
Mhm.
right now. But there's always a lack of making sure men are happy, which is funny to me because they say men are the head of the household,
Mhm.
right? So let's look at it like this. When a lioness brings back food, who's the first to eat?
The king.
The king of the jungle, the male lion,
Right.
right? And so why is it that when it comes to happiness, men have to make their wife happy without that expectation being put on women as well?
I don't know because women get to saying that smart stuff where they be like, yeah, the wife is the neck, even though the man is the head and the head can't turn without the neck. And I'm like, yes, that's true. But if you got a crook in your neck, what do you do with it?
You work it
You
out.
straighten that out.
You turn your whole
So
body.
and it ain't got nothing to do with a dominance thing. But even if we was on a dominance tip, that's how it is. A man is supposed to do that. That's what a man dominates. A man rules. He presides over something. So you can't turn around in one breath and say, I want a man to lead me and show me what to do. And ain't no good man, nobody leading me. And then turn around and say, I run this relationship. And what I do, and I snap my fingers, he go do it. No, he's not doing that because you said it. He's doing that because he respects you. And when he respects you and he gets it back from you, that's the reward he's truly getting from it. It's not sex. Sex is not a reward. Uh,
Never. It's never a
and
reward.
just you saying I love you is not a reward. It's nice, but anybody else can tell me that they love me. Anybody else can do something for me, but it's the feeling that you get when the person you want to do does it for you.
And that's a big thing, right? Because let's be honest. I think for most men, when they marry their wife, they're hoping or their expectation is that they're gonna get respect, right? And that respect is not shown by saying it, but it's through action. It's for most women, they're wanting to get love. They're wanting to be led by love. They're wanting to have a man that's a leader. I think where we see the disconnect is when women want to lead the men and men still want to lead, right? Because if a lioness goes up against a lion, it's clearly not a match. But the lion also doesn't want to hurt the lioness. So there's sometimes this moment where we have to back down in order to not attack the woman that we love, that we're supposed to be protecting.
I feel like we do that, man, where women or get it twisted is when they date somebody they know isn't of high quality. You an adult, you got eyes you could see and you know that this person is not right for you and they're not gonna do right by you, but yet you still go and put forth your all, and then when you get your feelings hurt, now it's everybody's fault. And men do that too. We see
Yeah.
somebody that ain't of high quality and we try to risk it and we try everything to make it work. And then when it don't work, now we like, oh, when women ain't this, ain't that, I ain't gonna do nothing. But the thing is, it doesn't take away the fact that men deserve to have respect and options and that we bring something to the table. I'm not just there to provide a salary.
Right.
I'm not there for you to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. I don't want that. If I wanted that, I wouldn't be getting married or trying to do anything like that. So I feel like and this is coming from a man. So a man is telling you their preferences, but a lot of times it fall on deaf ears because if you don't want to hear it, you're not going to be receptive to what's been said because all you hear is somebody else is getting their way and not getting to do everything I want to do. That's a childish way to look at things.
Which is crazy because like let's be honest, if a woman respects a man, right? And she is showing that respect. And I feel like a lot of people are going to take this the wrong way.
I
When I'm saying
truly don't
showing that
care.
respect, I'm meaning just doing her part to show her man. Because each man is different in what they require or what they consider respect for them. But if you're doing your part, you've gotten to know this man. You know what his expectations, what his requirements, how he accepts that respect and that love, right? And you're doing that. His sole purpose is to provide and protect. So what you want, what you need, that love, that caring, that taking care of you, that making sure you're in that safe space. What are they calling it right now? The soft woman era?
Nah, they
Like
got the
making sure you're in that space. That's what he's gonna do.
soft guy era, which is basically us making fun of them, like giving them those same ridiculous criteria. It's like, you know what? I don't even want to be with her if she not paying for my lineup and she not gonna buy me a new BMW. Like it's really that, and then like we really out here trolling because that's what the type of stuff you hear.
Yeah.
No, I ain't dealing with her if she ain't willing to accept my 17 kids and my 13 baby mamas.
But let's be honest. Like I believe in the soft woman. Like I believe women shouldn't have to be so like protective of themselves. They should be able to talk and have those feelings and not be judged for them, right? But I think a lot of what we see on social media is in order to be in my soft guy era, there needs to be you need to make at least this much money and you need to at least do this and you need to at least take me on and it's just like so you're looking at it from a purely financial side of things,
Which
right?
which brings me to the next subject. And the same thing, but the same subject go hand in hand. It's a business deal when you get in a relationship or you get married. So you're trying to protect your investment, which is you, and you're putting a price on your life and what you're willing to put up with. And because I make 200 something $1,000 a year, you're willing to accept my bull crap. But if I make $50,000 a year, now I'm unqualified to date you. I look dusty. I ain't qualified to make you happy.
Mm,
I'm not equal to you. I
mm.
can never amount to nothing. I can't be a good quality man because I don't make a lot of money.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that because something triggered back to what you said earlier when you said that like when women are dating low quality men, like it's they lose that respect for them, and but they end up staying in a lot of those relationships for longer than they need to, right? The difference between a man dating a woman that's below what his expectations are and a woman dating a man that's below what her expectations are is that she is expecting him to lead at some point, right? When a man is dating below, he is expecting her to respect him. He will do whatever it takes to help her get to wherever she needs to get to as long as she continues to show him that respect and that love.
Right.
But with the woman, if that man ain't working, if that man ain't in school, if that man ain't bettering himself in order to eventually take the burden off of her, then she's eventually going to leave. But a man can stay with the same woman who ain't working, who ain't in school, who is having kids and may stay home with the kids. She may come home, clean up and cook, or she may go out and do errands, or she may do whatever. Like, I think the standards are different. This and both women can love their significant other the exact same amount, right? But that woman who loves that man who's below her standards will still leave him because she's not getting anything from that situation. But the woman who loves the man who is above her standards, meaning the man who's has a woman below his standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
He will still take care of her regardless of if she works or if she's in school or if she steps up in life or does anything else. As long as she continues to respect him and shows him the love that he needs.
And see, my thing is, first of all, again, you can have a preference and you could choose what's good for you by telling me what you ain't gonna accept based off of my salary. So it's still a preface, but now you're looking at salary, so salary wise. So if I'm a corny dude, oftentimes the corny dude is the one that end up staying faithful to you in the first place. Because I'm not doing nothing extra. I'm not trying to put no expectation on you. I just want to see you win. So at the end of the day, you want to be with me, but because I don't look good when you go introduce me to your friends, or I don't look like what they expect you to bring, then it's a problem.
Right.
But I'm supposed to accept you however you come, big, small, extra bodies, all that. Whatever you got going on, I'm just supposed to take it and I'm supposed to build it up and nurture it. I'm supposed to build a home around it. And I just don't find that appealing. I don't even find that fair. I don't find that funny. I don't even see how we even trying to pull that game or pull the wool over somebody's eyes on that, because that's just you blatantly disrespecting me now, because you just like, well, you ain't gonna get nobody better than me. You ain't gonna. Then I do, and then what happens? So I'm still broke. They ain't gonna make it. She ain't that cute anyway. So now you just being the hater.
Mm-hmm.
So when does the cycle stop? Somebody got to say something and bring it to the attention of the people. Y'all letting social media ruin y'all views and y'all lives. Y'all could have been happy and had something, but you sell yourself short because you let somebody tell you what's what. And it all starts with respect. You got to respect yourself to respect somebody else, just like you got to love yourself to love somebody. But at the end of the day, when it comes to a man, it's got to come with the respect. The respect got to be first.
So I'm gonna answer an age old question, and then I'm gonna lead a mic because it seemed like it's on fire. It's burning over here. We telling a little bit too much, right?
Mm.
Women have always asked the question: why does a man cheat on a beautiful woman with a woman who ain't even close to her standards and beauty, right? Why does he leave this house with this 10 and goes and cheats on her with a 4? One word: respect.
And you know what? I give y'all this one. It's respect, and because he simply wanted to. Just like when you want to do something, you simply do it. If you want to cheat on somebody, you gonna do it. But 9 times out of 10, it started with respect. So I'm giving y'all a freebie by saying that, because I know Michael got some rebuttal, but I'm gonna give y'all that. Sometimes people just do it.
Don't get me.
I ain't putting it past somebody. People gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. But where it started from, the notion came from, man, I be up in the crib and Shorty don't even be paying attention to me like that for real. She be just like living like I'm not here. She just be walking around this mug, and I'm like,
Right.
Man,
I've been trying to have sex with her, and she ignoring me, or her head hurt, or she tired.
You ain't even smile at me. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Man, then somebody call you, and it just feed into that. And I'm not saying that that's right, but I'm saying that's where it starts from. And if you don't believe me, go ask another man. He'll tell you.
Right.
He'll tell you.
And then when you start to get that respect from that 4, you don't even realize it. And I'm saying this, I ain't never cheated. That's just not me. But you don't realize that some of that what's lacking at home, that respect that's lacking at home, you're starting to get from somebody else. And then next thing you know, it happened. I agree. People who want to cheat gonna cheat, because people who don't want to cheat ain't gonna cheat. Right? But when women go, how could he cheat on you with a 4? Well, that 4 probably respect him a whole lot more than what he got at home. Or she just thick and he just wanted it.
That's what I said. I'm gonna give you the freebie, because I know how that go.
And on that note, we gonna wrap it up. But I do want to revisit this topic when we have women in the studio, so we can really get their point of view of, would you rather be loved or respected. Peace.